We should be live. Good to go. In an excellent condition. Let's move some windows around. Make sure we got everything situated just the way we want it. And we're going to send it out on X, formerly known as Twitter, so everybody knows what's going on. Got to bring this chat out here so I can see what everyone's saying. Keeping up with the chat, we're going to be playing the last hero of Nostalgaia. This game clearly is making fun of Souls-likes, and that's cool. Alright, let's hit it with the song. Won't take long. And yes, I meant for that to rhyme. We'll give people just a minute to get in, and then we'll get started. Until then, I hope you enjoy the music.
Gaming all day, leveling up my score. Grifting online, scamming for more. Then gooning at night, in a trance so deep. Gooner forever, no time for sleep. G3, that's the life for me.
The ultimate in Gooning. Let's see where we're at with the last tier of Nostalgaia. Access.
G3, that's the life for me.
Oh, we have some stuff we can remember. But we don't have any memory.
G3, that's the life for me.
Maybe we'll remember that in a moment. Let's do this.
G3, that's the life for me.
Boom. Get rid of most of that background on my video. Woo!
G3, that's the life for me.
This song is almost done, I promise you. And that is it. Alright, we played that. That's great. Let's turn off that. Turn on this, and boom. You guys should be able to hear the audio. Let me know how the audio balance is. We definitely want a good balance of me on the mic. Testing 1, 2, 3. And the game audio as well. So, I believe I just died to a boss. That right there is the equivalent of a bonfire if you couldn't figure that out, which I know you could. And you did. You probably did. So, this... No, not that way. It's the other way. We're going to go in here and see if we can fight this boss. I think we were fighting a boss. I don't even remember. Let's just make sure we have the audio all the way up. We do. Alright, so I think we're going to have to fight through some enemies here. Some of them are easier than others. These are a little tough at times. They attack multiple times in a row. And they can poise through a lot of hits. Well, see, I let him hit me on that final one because I'm just not prepared for it. And then we've got this guy over here.
Is it ironic that Nostalgaia's heart can now consume the consumer? Nom nom nom.
A bit disturbing, obviously. So here you can unburden weapons. I think anything in this list is available to be unburdened because once you unburden it, it gets removed. Items that blink like that are new items that you haven't looked at yet in your inventory. And items that are vibrating are ones that can be remembered in the area. They get stronger when they're remembered. And also the number of items you remember in any set area, I think gives you bonuses in that area. So this is where we came through. Passed by this guy. And then down there is our bonfire. And through here is another enemy. These guys are tough. I'm not exactly sure how you're intended to handle them, especially if you don't have a good shield. Because as you notice, they They attack a lot. Oh, he still got me. They don't leave you much time to counterattack, as you noticed. Sometimes, if you get the timing right, the best strategy is just to move in there and R1 spam it. Sometimes it works, guys. Though maybe I didn't die to a boss. Maybe I died to a regular enemy. Love how these guys move, like they're like just kind of like paper in a way. All right, we did some backstab fishing. Nothing wrong with that, right, guys? Everyone loved backstab fishing in the original first Dark Souls. Oh, I didn't hit him on his way up. I always try to hit them with a charged attack on their way up because it's like a freebie hit, you know what I mean? Oh yeah, there we go. Oh, he just fell apart. I love it. Oh, I think I may have died because I got cornered by two of these guys at once. And I think these guys can do like a super heavy attack. Hello? That's it. I was going to get his back, but he didn't give me a chance. You'll notice they attack quite a bit. It's not easy to hit these guys. You got to be quick on the draw about it. You can stagger them at times, but don't count on always staggering everything. Doesn't always work. Now, at first I thought the game was glitching because these candles are just like floating up in the air. But if you look at them, they are legitimately floating. Like they even bob up and down. So I think it's very intentional. There are some secrets back in here that I've already picked up. I think there was an item back there. And a couple more items. And this lady never stops talking. Oh! Didn't see him at first. Woo! Oh! Oh! You have a ton of invincibility frames in this game, I will say that.
Purify your flesh. Purify your heart.
Like, if you dodge roughly around the time of the attack, you're good. By the way, check this out. This message says, try remembering. So let's see what we have to remember in here. The yellow circle, the dot, means you have it equipped. So remembering something gives you some benefits. We don't have enough for that.
Purify your flesh. Purify your
Even if you don't use the item.
burn the degradation wrought by your desire.
Oh, how much for this one?
Proof of your corruption.
Oh, it's free? Really? We're going to pop open a can of caffeine-free cola, Zevia, sweetened with stevia. No sugar.
Sin warps you, clings upon you.
This lady talks about how sin pixelates the flesh. The game is all about restoring the pixelated world. Civilization's form. Traditional armor for a benevolent monarch. That is just too heavy for me. I'd have to stack my equip load. And I'm not going to do that. But check this out. So if you walk up to this... Oh, I can't do it again? Oh, you can only do it once? It said to purify yourself. So if you pull that switch, fire comes out of this vent and burns you and does damage. But then, of course, you can use this to heal up. But only once. So, unless you're like really low on health and it kills you, you'll be fine. You can just heal from it. Oh, the camera. Running, of course, uses up stamina, so you gotta be careful. You don't want to run into an area and then encounter a bunch of enemies and have no stamina. None for blocking, dodging, attacking.
Humility reveals the depth of your sin.
It's locked. We did a once-over of that last time I was through here, so we'll cross over. And, oh, there we go. This guy's easier than the one with the sword because he's so much easier to backstab. Now, by the way, when he falls on the ground, his health bar stays up, but he becomes... he becomes unlock-onable, if that makes any sense. You can't lock onto him during... Oh, that might have been where I died, because that other dude comes.
Your pride twists you. Your ego
Oh,
overcomes
I took a
your
hit.
essence.
Oh, dang it. I still took a hit. Almost had it. There we go.
Who have not strayed.
The game is definitely not easy. I mean, it's not brutally difficult, but you got to be pretty accurate with your timings and positioning, and you got to know how to manage your stamina. This guy, I don't even know what he does because I backstabbed him and then R1 spammed him to death before he had a chance to do anything. And once again, I have no idea what his moveset is because I kill him without him having a chance to do anything. And that's just the end of that. All right. Let me move a little closer in here. I can only move so close with the arms on this chair. Okay, I don't want to get the attention of both those things at once. As with pretty much all Souls games, one of your main goals is to take on one enemy at a time. If you're attacking more than one enemy at a time, it feels like juggling multiple things at once, and it doesn't always work out in your favor. All right, let's see if we can hit this guy. There we go. I mainly use that to get attention, although occasionally I'll use it to whittle down bosses a little bit. It doesn't do a lot of damage, so not terribly useful as a damage device. Of course, if I spec'd into Source, it would do more. Source is this game's version of magic. Chronicle of Dexterity. That, I believe, you infuse your weapon, and your weapon shifts from its current state to more dexterity scaling state. There is weapon scaling in this game, so that's a thing. I don't know if there's a way to get the attention of one without the other. Do they pull? Yep, they pull together. I've never been a big fan of when they do that in games where it's like you have to get both enemies at once. Like sometimes the enemies aren't even close to each other, or at least not super close. But if you get one's attention, the other one always comes after you as well. So it's planned that way, like they design it that way. I don't want to stay in that little thing too long, otherwise it'll poison me. And then I'll have to do the anti-poison. Oh no, I'm poisoned. Uh-oh, I better heal. Oh, I'm dead. I'm so dead. I'm dead. That was the first time I've had poison stack all the way on me. I've never had poison stack up fully. When you come back alive, I do appreciate that it's loadcharacter.exe. Oh, let me get rid of that logo on the screen. Sorry, guys. That logo is a new thing. I wasn't planning on having that up the whole time. Yeah, I'm not used to streaming quite yet, so I got to get the hang of all this streaming stuff. Oh, look at this punk. Man, I lost half my health on that one dude right there. These guys are not fun to fight, and in terms of they're tricky. Like, it's fun. That's not what I mean. What I mean is they're tricky. If you can stay just out of their range, it's perfect. So I imagine if I had a longer weapon, I might be able to whittle them away without being within range of his swipes. That would be useful. But I don't. This is kind of the weapon I've settled with for now. It's basically like a longsword. It says it's a serrated chainsaw, but whatever, you know. It works for me. I've been upgrading and everything. Oh man, he popped up behind me. That really throws me off that I can't lock onto him. But we can endlessly circle backstab, you know what I mean? If you hit an enemy enough, you can actually break their guard, but it doesn't last for long. And I don't think there's any sort of like riposte or fatal attack or super attack you can do when you break their guard. It's just you break their guard. That's it. Oh shoot! I misjudged how many attacks he needed to die. Sliver of Tradition. That's what you use to upgrade your weapon a couple times until you need to use the Fragment of Tradition. I'm currently on the Fragment of Tradition on my weapon scaling. See, I'm already forgetting about these guys. Is there another guy that comes out of there? I don't know. Whoop. 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 That's actually the easiest one because I can get in 2 hits, maybe 3. Oh, he got me. And the sound effects, I love that they're just, it's not just the game that's kind of pixel art. The sound effects, if it makes sense, the sound effects sound pixelated, if that makes sense. A lot of retro sounding sound effects without being annoying. No chiptune music, but definitely they put some effort into both the audio and visual aspects of the game being consistent. With a few exceptions, like that pink blob dude, pink Pac-Man dude over there. His voice work, everything about him I thought really just didn't fit the world of Nostalgaia, but then I realized, you know what, it does, it fits. I could really do without this woman and her endless preaching.
Reveals the depth of your sin.
Pixelated sin. All right, I think, yep, we want to pull this guy without the other dude because the other dude, you know, you don't want to take 2 at once if you don't have to. Oh, got him. Oh, I'm hitting my microphone. I'm hitting everything. I need a better setup. Oh, it almost worked. If I'd had one more swipe, I would have had him. Sometimes you can just R1 spam your way through things, you know? Oh, he still got me. Now, I will say that occasionally the hitboxes or the hit detection in this game just goes wonky. Like, enemies will swipe right through you. You'll swipe right through them. And I think it's an angle thing. It depends on the angle you're at with the enemy. I knew that was locked. I don't even know why I bothered trying it. Alright, let's see if we can get this guy. Shouldn't be too tough. We're familiar with these dudes. Oh. There we go. We got it. They can, of course, drop items, which can be of use, depending on what it is. And then, of course, I have these green herbs, which I guess I'll use one now, even though I've got a bunch of heals left, because it will conserve some of my better heals that are more instantaneous. We'll do the same thing to this guy we do every time. We're just going to backstab him and then mow him down. He also takes a moment to, like, rear up or make a sound or something, so during that moment we can just take him out pretty easily. Let's get this guy before that other guy shows up. Oh no, he's gonna sit there and shoot that nonsense. The other thing that sucks about those poison clouds they shoot is that the poison clouds will go through walls. They're not blocked by walls. They'll go through walls, through chairs. They'll go through anything and everything. Yes, this may have been a mistake. I shouldn't have shot him from a distance. But I will shoot him from a distance. All right, come on, buddy. Our goal here is not to take any damage, but we'll see how that does. Oh, well, we already messed that up. Okay, We only took one hit, so that's not too bad. One hit is not too bad. I'm probably going to end up moving this microphone so that I can get it a little closer to me when I'm just a bit farther back. This game has 360 audio, it sounds like, which always sounds weird when I have like headphones or earbuds in because you hear something to the side, whereas with my speakers, I pretty much always just hear it right in front of me coming out of the speaker. Nice try, buddy, but you're going down. Let's see if there's anything over here. I may have already explored over here, but it doesn't hurt to do it again.
Salvation comes from the outside in. Do not waver. Nostalgaia has forgotten her traditions. Force them
All right.
upon her. Share the bounty of your conviction.
These both lead to the same... Oh, yes, I've been here, because I took a screenshot of this. Not quite a cross, but yeah, interesting. And there's even a dagger there with blood, and if you notice, there's blood there that then seeps down, follows that little channel down there into that chalice, or whatever that is down there. So this is pretty gruesome for a pixel art game. Alright, let's do this. Who's ready to go in here? It's probably a good idea to stop running. I'm just gonna drain my stamina, and then when I encounter an enemy, it won't be a good thing. Oh, here we go. I think... What's this? Oh, just a message. Wow, look at house. I don't see a house. Yes, those are actual messages from other players. You can rate them. Okay, so where... Oh, I remember I died in here. In the theater. That music. I don't know if you guys can hear it. It's like the start of one of the concertos or something, and it just repeats endlessly. I think I got shot by an enemy while fighting this armored dude or woman. Is he literally he was moonwalking? He's walking backwards towards us, or she rather. I don't know. So this one has a source weapon, so we don't block as much source damage as we do physical, which is kind of a bummer. Oh wow, am I going right? What? What just happened? Was there a reset point? Uh-oh. We haven't encountered one of these guys that actually fought us before. I don't know what he does. Oh, shoot. Figured that was going to be bad. Okay, that wasn't too bad, but if you get caught in the full combo, it's not going to be fun, I'm sure. I think something else noticed us. Might try shooting at us. Oh yeah, so before the hit detection was bad, and I was just hitting her through the shield. Told you guys the hit detection isn't always quite there. It's gonna disappear now because this is not supposed to be here. Okay, that didn't work. Oh, dang, that dude has a lot more health than I thought he would. Okay, he can follow me out. That's good, because I want to fight out here. And I think the trailing cloud of that poison mist does not inflict the poison status. I think you have to be in, like, the orb part. Okay. I feel the need to lean into this microphone, and I really don't have to do that. Let's see. I think I checked back here and then died because I got shot while I was trying to fight something, and I was about to heal and then got like shot in the back. Uh-oh. Boy, these earbuds are making this game more terrifying because I'm hearing sounds I don't hear when I just use the speakers. Is there something behind that? Not that I can see, so let's take this guy on here. That actually worked. Good old R1 spam. Foreign Queen's Chill. Let's see what that is. Other than a sword. I know it's a sword. It should... There it is. 2 strength. Okay, so we don't want that because it's strength and source, and we're going with a strength and dex build. So I can go that way, through that door. I can go up that way. I can go this way. I would like to know where the bonfire equivalent is, because it would be nice to be safe, you know, have that checkpoint secured. Aha! I bet you this is a checkpoint. All right, let's take this down. Please tell me this takes us to... I can't remember the name of the bonfires in this game. They're like light sources or something. Okay, I see where we are. Yep, bingo. Excuse me. I guess we'll sit here and save our little spot here, and then what we'll do is actually, hang on. Let me see what the remembering items does in this area. What kind of effects do we get? Next bonus: decreased relic requirements. Psh, I don't care about that. This is one of those PC games where when you go into the menus, the mouse cursor like appears in the center of the screen, and so you have to move the mouse cursor out of the way. But by the time that usually happens, my mouse has gone to sleep, so I have to click on it to wake it up. All right, if we do that, we get 3 additional damage. If we do that, we get 4. So we'll do that. We'll get some more stamina, and that's it. That's the end of that. And since we don't get a benefit that I'm aware of from remembering one item here, we're not going to bother remembering one. Although that would be a good way to use 6,000 of that memory we have saved up, which is labeled M in the upper right corner of the screen. The way I'm streaming this right now, I'm using the option to stream an actual game instead of my screen. I usually just do my full screen. But then if I like Alt-Tab out, you guys see like the windows, the taskbar, everything. But the problem with this is you don't see that Steam FPS overlay. And I've got it set up to where I can see the frame rate and then the changes to it. I can see a very small, very compact frame rate graph. I can then see CPU usage and the change to the usage, and I can also see GPU usage. All right, so we got this chick here. I should have bum rushed her. That might have gone better. Oh, yeah, there we go. Oh, the lock-on maintained itself. Interesting. Fragment of Tradition. Now that's what I need. I wonder... I don't think that one had an anvil, though. Next time we get to an anvil, I may be able to upgrade my weapon. I wonder if I can sneak by without that stupid armor dude bothering us. Or armored chick or something. Boy, is that music getting repetitive. I mean, there's such a thing as a joke and parody, but I'm not sure we need, like, 7 notes playing endlessly. Oh, I didn't even see that guy there. I thought he was like a chair or something. Alright, all's well that ends well. And then we'll get this guy who insists on shooting poisonous toxic fumes at us. Which is the wuss's way of handling a battle. Come on, do something. Whoop. Whoop. Oh, I took that one right to the face while trying to backstab. Oh. I end up clicking on the analog stick and accidentally running way too much. I need to turn it off from the analog stick to the B button, which is what I'm going to do right now. I've been meaning to do that for a while. Let's see. Hold roll to sprint. Yes. Okay, that's going to be much better than clicking the stick. I end up inadvertently clicking down on the left analog stick way too often. Okay, so there's... Oh, has this guy seen us already? Or is he just patrolling? Okay, can we stop the music now? I'm tempted to turn the music volume all the way to 0. This is getting ridiculous. Maybe it's like the Duke's Archives and Dark Souls, and you can find the source of the music or the sound and destroy it. Now, I may be making this look easier than it is because you don't always have the option to stun lock enemies.
So close.
Oh, so this is the way to progress. So let's go explore the other way. When the narrator kicks in, when you hear the narrator talk, you know you're on the main path. At least that's what I found so far. That's been my experience. What we'll do is we'll try to draw this guy out and hope the other one doesn't come with him. Nope. Oh, shoot. It's like he teleported to me. Oh, we barely dodged that. But we did. Nice try, buddy, but gotta get up pretty early in the morning for that one. And we got plenty of heals, so we'll pop one of these. I'm gonna take a screenshot of that. I don't even know what that is. Oh, what's happening? What's happening? Oh, okay. I don't think I do any damage to that shield. I'm going to try not to get hit by this dumb mace because it's got that source effect on it. And we don't block a lot of source, which is this game's version of magic. Got him. Or her, I can't tell. Looks like a man's armor, but wearing a maid outfit. Sort of, you know, or servant. Alright, so to get access to this, we have to remember it, and it requires memory. We've got plenty, so we're gonna do it. Sound out in the comments if you're here. I love talking to everyone that shows up. Ruined uplifting barbell. I bet you that's a strength thing. I bet you that is a strength relic. Let's see here. Equip load up. Oh, it's the Havel's ring. It worked. A little bit of R1 spam. But the thing about this game is you have to know when to spam and how much. If you overdo it, it's not going to be good. Okay, we got the memory for that, so let's do it. And thus far, I've found that any area you can access that requires using memory is generally, I think all of them so far that I've accessed have been optional areas. I don't think any of them have been the main quest line. It's good to be away from that repeating music. This looks similar to where we've been, so I'm kind of wondering if that was just a kind of like a shortcut. Nope, we haven't been in here yet. Shield up. Always checking the corners. Look up to see if anyone's going to jump down. Okay, and then we'll take a picture of this. Steam screenshot. Security code. Oh, you know what I've been forgetting to do? I've been forgetting to set up my Stream Deck. Not Steam Deck, my Stream Deck, so I can hit the little sound effects during the stream. I'd love to figure out how to get my YouTube chat to show up on the stream. I followed a guide on YouTube. Didn't work. I might just do it myself by selecting the window and then making the background color transparent. It's a very manual way to do it, a crude way, but if it works, it works. And all that matters is if it works. This game is surprisingly good. And the frame rate seems to run as high as, you know, it can go. I'm at about 223 frames a second. My monitor's 240. I have G-Sync enabled. Well, you know, G-Sync or adaptive sync or whatever it's called, free sync. So we've explored up here, but we have not gone that way, so let's go this way now. Well, we already went that way. We came back down the other way. So now we're going up this way. This appears to be the main path because the narrator chimed in. And I think what we met... Oh, boy. You can hear it in the music. That is a major shift in the music. We're going retro synthwave now. What are we into? Try patience. Yeah, it usually means there's a boss fight.
Threshold of the fanatic sacristy.
Uh-oh.
Last of the great one lieutenants. Almighty guide you, my friend.
Consider Hull and you can do it. Okay. Watch out for Hull. Okay, so there's probably going to be a hole up here in this boss fight. Great one. Well, I guess as good a time as any. We will equip this just in case we're doing so well that... well, actually, we'll do that and that. So now we can heal and apply source to our weapon to hopefully do some additional damage. Applies recursion. I don't even know what recursion is. I don't know if I've encountered it yet. I don't know if it does more damage or stacks an effect or what. So what we'll do is apply this to our weapon as soon as we get in there, and then hopefully we'll do some more damage to this boss.
Repent!
Oh, it's the chick. I wonder how this is gonna go. This may change halfway through. This game loves to change things up on you. I don't anticipate it's actually going to stay this easy. Uh-oh. Oh. Why am I falling like that? It's like when I roll, I fall. I have a feeling she's going to have a second form after we whittle her health to 0. Music is hilarious. Oh, she tried to, like, drop kick me. Oh, shoot. She kicked off of me. Oh, shoot. Oh, my gosh. That was a ton of damage all at once. Oh, no, 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 no. Man, that whip was insane. I gotta stay away from that whip. Maybe this is her only form. I'm still suspicious. Oh, wow. It was that easy. Okay. Now, well, I say easy. I think I got lucky because 3 strikes of that whip brought me pretty close to dead. What did it mean with Hull? Watch for Hull? Wait, hang on. Was that an inappropriate reference? I think it might have been an inappropriate reference, guys. Oh, it's quick hitting me. I did it, love. Try great one. That music was totally unexpected too. It was high energy, bombastic, intense, incredible. Consider victory.
Restore him.
Restore him. What does that mean? Alright, there's 2 ways to go. There's someone over here, and okay. Oh, I'm watching this. I'm curious. I'm actually interested in this game's cutscenes because there are so few. That's the beauty of having limited cutscenes. The player cares more about them when there aren't a whole bunch. Was this a Bloodborne moment?
What have you done? Evil sticks, ruination of tradition, breaker of meaning. Your story is over. Roll credits. Stop!
I didn't think so.
This hero's story endures.
I didn't think it was over. By the way, our name is Pixel P Guy, which is a name I would like to use in the future. In future games, Memory of a Monarch. Monarch Butterfly?
My old friend has lost his meaning, his purpose, so he prevents the next chapter of your story from unfolding. You must confront him. His grief, as before, has whisked him away to the start of sequence. A place where meaning was once conveyed. It long ago became inaccessible to heroes. We must find you a way inside. Perhaps a way which your kind was never meant to see. Meet me below this husk of a keep.
My kind? What do you mean, my kind? Is he making this a race thing?
Return to the edge of the wilds. You shall pry open the narrator's mouth and extract the information you need.
Oh, are we gonna meet the narrator? Whom this game pronounces narrator, which I'm beginning to think is a running gag. Excuse me, carbonation. I was told to go down, so I'm gonna go up first. Let's see if there's like something cool up here. Oh, this is not what I was expecting. Screenshot. Your hero will come. Above the... And it's right above a bed with pink and red colors. Double entendre? I think so. Surely there's something in here. I have yet to find an illusory wall in this game. Not to say there wouldn't be one. Alright. Let's push out another reminder tweet, if we even call them tweets anymore, that we are live on YouTube. Got to build that audience. We'll start with 1 to 4 people, and then we'll try to get to 5, and then from there we'll try to maybe hit 6 people at a time, and then maybe if we're lucky hit 7, and then we could think about maybe even getting to 10. Double digits, guys. Double digit viewer numbers. The most viewers I've ever had at one time was on Twitch. It was back in maybe 2012 or 13, playing Dark Souls PvP. And I think I had as many as about 180 some people watching my stream, which nowadays is insane to me, because nowadays I'm lucky to get 8 people watching. So you got to start somewhere, right? All right, let's see where this goes. We have an elevator. And even if not a lot of people watch, I can still pull clips, bits and pieces of this playthrough, because it's like a live playthrough, and use it in videos. Which I've done once, but I see a lot of other people do it a lot more often, and it is convenient because you don't have to just record a playthrough solo by yourself. You can both stream and use the stream as your recorded gameplay footage. It's not the highest quality. It does show my face on it, of course, but that's fine. I don't think people care all that much. Oh, I meant to bring my shield up and didn't. All right, can I get through this door? Yes, good, because I wasn't sure where to go from there. I would like to use this memory I've saved up. Oh, what's in here? Oh, it's friend. Yeah, we'll see about that. Is that a... Interesting. Remember bad game design, therefore curiosity. Okay, that makes a lot of sense. I have a feeling there might have been an NPC in here. I heard through the grapevine, I read a little bit about the game, that there's like a really obscure quest line that carries over into the DLC, and people hated the fact that if you didn't do that obscure quest line, you couldn't actually finish the DLC, because the DLC was wholly dependent on it. Oh, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die if I'm not careful here. Watch this, it'll just go right through the wall. Oh my gosh, I healed! What happened? Did the heal not go through? Game over. Alright, we can recover. We can recover. Oh, that one chick is not there anymore. She was standing right outside that bridge. And I guess she's not there anymore because we beat the boss. Just like many Souls-like games, when you defeat certain enemies, or bosses rather, some of the NPCs move on to new areas. Why did I go to that one? That's not the last one I rested at. That's kind of weird that I went to that one, because the last one I rested at was this one, right? I'm pretty sure this is the last one I rested at, the one that's up here. I do love that the elevator just, like, shoots down ultra fast. You don't have to wait for it to come down. We're dancing a little jig there as we go up. And I think it's in here. Yes, it is. We can just call that. Rest at this one, and hopefully we actually respawn where we're supposed to next time if we die. And then, there's no anvil here, but we'll go get our memory. And next time we hit an anvil, see if the blacksmith can upgrade our weapon again. Because I believe we have enough fragments of tradition to upgrade again. Well, if she's not going to bother us, we're not going to bother her. Let's see. I think we want to go through that door over there. Oh, have we been spotted? Not yet. I like how she's got, like, wine glasses on that thing. Can I get some of that wine? No reason to attack me, just give me the wine. I'm not sure it does any more damage to two-hand the weapon. At least in this case, well, actually it does, because I go from 4 hits to 3, so yes it does. Okay, good to know that that's actually useful. There we go. Come on, punks. Alright, let's back out. And hopefully one of them chases me and doesn't just shoot that stupid poison crap. No, they're just gonna shoot the stupid poison crap. Pathetic. Oh, dear. Little R1 spam made it through. I just take some damage, but it's okay. I got full heals. Fragment of Tradition. We've definitely got enough to upgrade now, for sure. Oh, shoot. Well. Whew, okay. As long as there's no one hiding behind that thing, we'll just we'll just do a little spammy spam here. Oh my gosh, I can't believe that worked without me taking damage. What does this say? Let me see this message. Consider lust. Wow. Maybe next time. Oh, you got me. I thought there might have been something back there. Tale of Luck. Oh, so we can make a weapon scale off luck? I don't think I've seen any weapons scale off luck yet. Or maybe it just increases luck. Alright, I've been checking for an illusory wall in so many places in this game. Haven't found any yet. I'm starting to think there aren't any. It does appear that this place doesn't go anywhere. So, the guy did tell us to go back to the wilds. Wherever that is. Uh-oh. Did something spot us? I guess I'll take that other shortcut elevator down here. I'll just fight this thing rather than trying to run around it. I almost had him down. Her, it, they. Yeah. Oh, shoot, I thought I heard something. We don't really need to fight him, so we'll just, leave. Bye, sucker. Surprised he didn't get us from behind. That could be taken out of context. What did I just hear? Something opened. I don't think it was that. That was already open, right? So this is where we were when we talked to the old dude. He said go back to the wilds. So going down just takes us to that shortcut. So maybe that shortcut is... that's the way back to the wilds. Yeah, it looks like we're supposed to go that way. Alright, if we backtrack that way, maybe we'll stumble upon whatever it is we're supposed to be doing. Hear the rattling of the armor as you move. It's such a Souls-like sound to hear no music, but just the rattling of armor as you run around. The swishing of leather. Okay. Not that way, so we need to leave the way we came in originally. I believe. Or we could... yeah, let's go down here and see if that locked door will open for us. I can't remember what the wilds really are. If I were paying enough attention to all the different areas, I would know exactly where to go. But you guys know I don't do that.
Salvation comes from the outside in. Do not waver. Nostalgaia has forgotten her traditions. Force them upon her. Share the
Didn't I kill her?
bounty of your conviction.
Alright, I do want a shield for this guy. So he can move quick. He got off one hit, but we took him down in the process. He got a lick in. Maybe we should go back that other way that takes us to that one beacon of light. Oh, they're called beacons of light. That's right. Oh, come on now. Let me heal up. Those guys are actually easier than the other ones. They don't move as quick. I remember this guy. Oh, oh, oh. They're hard to stagger, though. You put your shield down first. There we go. I'm getting sloppy. It's working, but I'm exhausting my heals. Okay.
Reveals the depth of your sin.
No such luck. Not even sure where to go now at this point. We'll just have to hope for the best. And I did just see an item over there. Somehow we can get to that rooftop to get that item. Though going down would not be the way to get to the rooftop.
Burn the degradation wrought by your desire.
Oh shoot, I forgot about that guy.
Proof of your corruption.
I keep misjudging the distance on this thing. Man, I'm just trading blows at this point, which is not the way to play a Souls game. You do not want to trade blows in a Souls game.
Degradation wrought by your desire. Pain is proof of your corruption.
I have a feeling we're going the wrong way. Oops. Oh man, the timing is so tight to hit and dodge. You gotta be very precise with that time. Oh, part of him fell down there. Is he gonna... Oh, yeah, he's coming back. And whole. That worked. R1 spam for the win. You know, why not? If you can get away with it, do it, right? Okay. I thought there was a guy in here. Yeah, see, I'm pretty sure I was supposed to... Let's do this. Let's just go back to the last beacon and take it from there. We have so much memory, I'd rather not lose it all. Okay, where do we set our tether point? Moat of the Stolen Crown. We'll warp there and see. I don't know if that's the same place we were or somewhere else. Ah, yes, this is where we wanted to go. Perfect. Although there is no anvil here. We'll sit here to make sure it's our spawn point, and then we'll use what memory we have to level up. And we'll return this icon. Now we have an extra heal. And then... I couldn't access the menu for some reason. Here we go. Let's level up stamina. That gives us 3. That gives us 3. And then that gives us 3. And that gives us 3. Pretty even across the board there. Alright, so now we... Oh, this is it.
You should not give up.
Such is your nature, yet you never succeed.
Perfect.
My success was never measured by the outcome my actions seem to want. Perhaps yours is not measured by your class.
And the king's? Such as I thought.
The success of a father is measured by that of their progeny. Throughout Throughout Nostalgaia are many staging rooms, secret places never meant for a hero to wander.
I've been to
The
them.
great maze of these corridors leads to the NPC city, a respite for all those facilitating the great ritual to cast off their costumes and simply be. But it has changed. To reach the narrator, venture through the NPC city and into Nostalgaia's forsaken tutorial. Find a staging room entrance beneath the wilds and meet me within.
Okay.
It is done then. The fanatic's reign of order has finally passed. But the crown, long repressed, is now only ash. Forgive me, but what is a kingdom with no king? What should be saved if there's no station to keep it safe when its saviors inevitably pass? Here, take this.
Oh.
It too has been forgotten. Nostalgaia has no need of it now.
Okay. Let's see what it is I got here. Looks like a weapon. The heirloom. It's a strength-based dagger, which is interesting. You wouldn't imagine a dagger would scale off strength. Let's see what happens if we remember these items. Well, it costs way too much. We're not going to find out. So we want a NPC... We want the NPC staging room beneath the wilds. Oh, he's referring to the Warlock's Wilds. Well, if he had said Warlock's Wilds, I would have known. Nope. Sorry, my friend. Oh, okay. I thought he was going to get me there. Sometimes the lock-on doesn't seem to work properly. I think you actually have to face the enemy you want to lock onto with your character and not just the camera. Like, if I'm facing away and I push lock-on to something behind me, it won't lock on, which is interesting. It's definitely not what I prefer. I prefer the lock-on to lock on to whatever my camera is facing. That's kind of how I think it should work, but it doesn't always work the same way. I also don't like games where when you're locked on, you can roll in such a way where you face away from the enemy, which was a Dark Souls 2 design element that I absolutely despised and hated. Now that wasn't technically R1 spam. That was R2, then R1 spam. So it doesn't count as R1 spam because there was an R2 in there. So these guys are pretty easy to just R1 spam. As long as you get the first hit in, you can stagger them. And then as long as you got the stamina, you just follow up with more attacks. Oh, who's shooting at me now? If you hit the tree, it'll knock them out of it. Which is good because then it doesn't force you to have a ranged attack option. Whoa, that's weird. Did you notice that it like locked onto the guy way down there instead of the one right in front of me? Nice try, buddy, but I know you're the owl. Oh, look at that guy. Why didn't he pop up? Oh, there they go. Okay, they're supposed to trigger when I get on the bridge. So they don't trigger properly from the opposite direction. Interesting. They have a set trigger point. Trigger warning. So we're supposed to find the NPC staging area beneath the wilds. Where is that? I don't know. But we'll look for it briefly. Hopefully don't get too discouraged here. I know there is a staging area here because I've seen it. I think I've been in it. I just can't remember where. I believe it's actually next to one of the beacons here, but we can't warp to beacons yet. You can only set one beacon to tether, and that basically it's your one and only warp point. Oh, he got me. think NPC area might be down here. We'll see. Oh, nice try, buddy. Jumping out of a tree. It's hilarious because they literally open the trunk of the tree like it's a door and then jump out. And I think this is one of those tougher guys that we got to be careful with. I hear some other enemies nearby, but I don't know if they're above me, below me, or what the deal is. Whoa. Uh-oh, I ran out of stamina. Got him? No problem. This area actually brings the frame rate down a bit. We dropped to as low as 147. I know that's not low. But, you know, it's lower than the 220 some we were getting before. Woo. Nice try, buddy. And we got these guys hiding in the trees. We got guys becoming cardboard cutout animals. At least we'll get some memory from wandering around here. As we look for this NPC city. Oh, a secret. Memory of an important PC. Oh, please tell me that is the NPC city. That'd be awesome. It is. All right. Hopefully we can get to where we need to go from here. And it's got this awesome try failure. Thanks, buddy. I'll rate you for that. I'll rate you for that. Keep the non in NPC. We can't break the recycling bin? No recycling here. Okay, so I feel like I fully explored this before, but maybe... Oh, maybe it's here in this hut. Remember this hut, guys? I jumped in that water wondering if I was gonna drown. I couldn't tell how deep it was, but fortunately I didn't. I think this leads to the little hut that was empty. Oh, no, it doesn't. It's just the ore shaft village. Okay, that's not it. But at least it's a, you know, let's go upgrade our weapon. If we've got a nearby beacon of light. There should be one right down here nearby. I hope. Or maybe it's up that thing. Uh-oh. My character got stuck in almost like a T-pose. Try down. Well, that looks a bit high, so I don't think we'll jump from here. Though there is stuff on that roof, but I don't think we're meant to jump down to it from here. So we'll go to the beacon of light and upgrade our weapon.
How can I serve you, hero?
Let's hone this weapon. Well, yeah, +4. That's what I'm talking about. Can we go up another? No, we need a piece of tradition of which we have none. However, we could see if we have enough to further upgrade the bucko blade. We do. What about to +4? No, we need 3 more fragments. The bucko blade has been my alternative I sometimes go to, but it's a bit slow. I end up getting hit while trying to use it. It does significantly more damage.
I feel like a real part of your story, hero.
And now we'll go back to the NPC staging area and explore it further in the hopes that we can find what it is we need to find. We need to find the narrator. Although, if pronounced correctly, it's narrator, but whatever. This game loves mispronouncing stuff or being silly. And why not? And why not be silly? The whole game is kind of silly, really. I'm glad I'm maintaining a good connection because I went from 8,000 KB stream quality to 20,000. I went from 1080p to 1440p. And I was wondering if it would maintain itself, but it looks like it's working out pretty well. Alright, so it doesn't look like... Dang. It doesn't look like this actually connects to the rest of the NPC staging area. We'll have to find the other NPC staging area. Yeah, see, this is just one of them. Alright, so we'll continue to explore this in the hopes that we find the one we need. The game does not have a map, unsurprisingly. That's not a door. I intentionally did not sit at the beacon of light in case I would decide to wander through the same area. Then at least some of the enemies are already dead. Don't have to fight them all over again. Oh! Almost got me. I don't have the patience. Oh, here we go. This looks promising. Wait, that's it? This doesn't interconnect? Where's that one that, like, connects to everything? That's the one I need to find. Well, this isn't it. We'll have to keep looking. He said it's at the bottom of the wilds. Not really sure what qualifies as the bottom. Oh, shoot. I was out of stamina. Get over here. Oh, I got backstabbed. They love gloating over it, too, when they do it. But they don't last long after gloating. And yes, there is a torch. I keep forgetting that I have it. Maybe it's up here. We are moving up, but as long as I can get to that one NPC staging area, we'll be good. Oh. Holding up the torch does not do the same thing as holding up a shield. Oh, you got me. At least we're collecting items and getting memory. I don't think we'll die from that fall. Nope, just take a little damage, that's all. No big deal. Though, I do have some other things I need to do, so... Oh, I've already... Missing an item. I've already lit that, or interacted with that. I'm not missing anything, it's just already been used. I may go ahead and cut the stream here in just a moment. And then I might actually look up where to go so that I'm not just pointlessly, aimlessly wandering around. Nobody wants to see me aimlessly wander. Oh my goodness, I'm in trouble. The vegetation in this area is blocking my view at times, depending on the camera angle. Is this the bottom? Does this count as the bottom of the Warlock Wilds? I might end up using that relic that improves equip load and then see if I can just wear heavier armor. So this is the entrance to the Warlock Wilds. The Rainbow Road. I think this is going to take us back to the area we've already been. So this may not be what we're looking for. Oh. The game seems to be like glitching out a little bit now. I didn't experience any of that before. Yeah, we are clearly out of the Warlock Wilds. All right, we'll call it there. I'll look up where to go so I'm not just aimlessly wandering. I'm just not big into the aimless wandering aspect of video games. Some people don't mind like trying to look around to find the next place to go, but I like to have a clear direction. Doesn't have to be like a yellow waypoint. I don't have to have a map, but it's always good to have a pretty decent idea of where to go next. You know what I mean? Thanks everyone who joined me. Thank you to all those who are watching this after it goes live. Make sure to like the video, subscribe if you haven't already. Notification bell icon. Do leave a comment. That is immensely useful now, especially with YouTube's algorithm, the way they're working now. They are putting a lot of emphasis on comments, not just likes on the video. And of course, you can share the video with anyone you want, but big thing that helps me out, is of course the like and the comment. That's a big one. Subscribing, all that jazz. You know how it works, guys. Follow me on X. That's where you can keep up with everything I'm doing, all of my thoughts, all the ones mostly relevant to gaming. Try not to get too political or any of that other nonsense, but keep it mostly related to games. Of course, games and politics do cross at times. You guys know how it works. But again, thanks everybody, and I will see you all later. Thanks for joining the G3 Live Gaming, Grifting, and Gooning. I'm Fox with RealMarcFoxx, the vanguard of the Gaming, Grifting, and Gooning Brigade.